Okay, so I went through every Pure 1 Maths paper from 2020 to 2023. That's 28 papers, 11 questions per paper, so that's about 308 questions in total. I created topical questions for each topic with detailed step-by-step model solutions because we both know that those marking schemes don't explain jack. These are available on my website, CIE A Level Maths 9709.com, but we'll get back to those in a bit. What I want to talk about are the trends that I found from actually analyzing these papers, and I'll explain how you can use these trends to get an A star for Pure 1 Maths. Subscribe and let's dive right in. What do you think is the most valuable topic in Pure 1 Maths? You know, the one that carries the most marks. Comment down below, what do you think? Hint, it's not integration or differentiation or even functions for that matter. Crazy? I know, right? When you average out all the marks in 2020 papers, two topics stand out. Functions is one of them, but like I promised, it's not the most valuable. The topic that carries the most weight in Pure 1 Maths is, drumroll please, series. You know, that progressions one, find the nth term, sum to infinity, blah blah blah. It averaged 12.3 marks per paper in 2020. I thought maybe it's just a fluke, it's just a 2020 thing. After all, weird things happened in 2020. But I analyzed the 2021 results and it was even worse. A whopping 13.6 marks per paper, and this trend continued on for 2022 as well. In 2023, however, functions edged it by 0.5 marks, but series still managed to average over 12 marks per paper, which is quite impressive. And when you average out all the years, series comes out on top, averaging 12.4 marks per paper. For context, that's 16.5% of the entire paper, and Cambridge still has to fit in all the other topics. But when you break it down, it makes sense. Series consists of 3 subtopics: binomial expansion, arithmetic progressions, and geometric progression. And Cambridge always tries to include all 3 subtopics in every paper, and on average each subtopic will be worth 4 marks, hence why series averages around 12 marks per paper. In behind series we have functions and differentiation, which makes sense since these are pretty important topics in Pure 1. At the bottom we have quadratics and circular measure. Quadratics is a foundational topic, so it's usually applied to the more complex topics such as functions and even coordinate geometry. It's very rare to find a question that's solely focused on quadratics unless it's a discriminant question. Even then, you can argue that that's an application to coordinate geometry. Circular measure only has 1 question per paper, hence why it averages around 7 marks per paper. Okay, so what does this mean for 2024 and the years to come? We expect something consistent with this data, with series being on top together with functions, differentiation following closely behind. At the bottom should be quadratics and circular measure. But when we look at the trends over the years, it seems like trig may be on the rise, but other than that, don't expect any drastic changes. The syllabus hasn't changed since 2020 and it won't change until 2026, so I suspect Cambridge might start running out of ideas and we should see trends similar to 2023 for the coming years. Now enough with the data, let's talk action. First off, I will start with the homies watching this video the day before the exam. Like I said earlier, series is the most important topic. If you don't have time, focus on that topic and maybe functions and differentiation if you have the time. And good luck, because you're gonna need it. To all the rest of you responsible A-level students, I've broken down the most popular questions for each topic from 2020 to 2023. Master these questions and you're well on your way to an A star for Pure 1. So let's start with quadratics. As obviously you're completing the square question, quadratic equations, discriminant question, as well as hidden quadratics. For functions, there's a lot of variety. We've got inverse functions, composite functions, range of a function. This variety is what makes this topic particularly challenging. Coordinate geometry is a bit more straightforward with the circle geometry questions. These were very popular in 2020, that's why you see that spike in the average marks for coordinate geometry in 2020, and it also has perpendicular bisector questions as well as the points of intersection question. Circular measure only has perimeter, area, and find the angle, and occasionally Cambridge will spice it up a bit and bring in a weird question. Trig has the identity followed by the answer of the equation. It has a sketching question which usually comes with finding the range of a function. It also has its own transformations. Series, as we mentioned earlier, splits into binomial expansion, APs, and GPs. Differentiation also has quite a bit of variety. It has the dy dx to stationary point followed by finding the nature of that stationary point. Then it has the tangents and normals question, also has increasing and decreasing functions, and finally rates of change. It's actually shocking how integration is not as valuable as teachers make it seem. For Pure 1 that is. In Pure 3 it's a whole different monster, but that's a story for another day. It has the find the equation question. area of shaded region, evaluating a definite integral, and of course the dreaded volume of revolution. These are all the popular questions for every topic. If this video gets 100 likes, I'll make a series, no pun intended, I'll make a series showing you how to tackle all the most common questions in Pure 1. And if you're wondering where to get all these topical questions, simply go to your browser, type in CIE A Level Maths 9709.com, sign up for an account on the website, it's completely free. Go to the solved past paper questions tab and work through each and every worksheet diligently. If you don't understand, go through the model solutions in the worksheets and attempt the questions over and over again until it makes sense. And remember that not every topic carries the same weight, so be careful with which topics you give the most attention to. If and only if you've done all this and it still doesn't work, can you sign up for tutoring on my website? But this should be a last resort, because you have everything you need right there on that website for free even. So don't be quick to ask for assistance. Try it out on your own first. Make mistakes, that's how you learn. But if the math is not mathing, it's not your fault. Don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here to help. It's what I do. So there's the exact blueprint to get an A star for Pure 1 Maths. Follow these exact steps and you'll be amazed by your own results. Cambridge is not ready for you this year. When we hit 100 subscribers, we'll do the exact same thing for Stats 1. So subscribe. The ball is in your court. Play ball.